Did you notice that we actually like to give gifts? Think about a time that you prepare a birthday gift for someone. You choose the gift. Imagine how happy that person will be when they receive the gift. And you write a card, wrap the gift, and send it out. It's a great feeling. It's like sharing the pleasure with that birthday person. This is me and a lot of people around me, and this could be you as well. People start to prepare Christmas gift in the early autumn. They start to build a list, look for the right things to buy, they bookmark gift guides on the internet, and it's a whole lot of fun actually. For me, preparing gifts for others is probably even more fun than receiving the gift for myself. Welcome to Off Hour, where we become the direct joy of ourselves and build a joyful life together. Today, we're going to talk about gifts. So, as I said, we actually enjoy giving. And if you look at those best relationships, the best relationships are always between givers. Think about you and your best friend. Do you always share things with each other? And do you think about sharing things with him or her even when the person is not around? And think about your favorite teacher in school. Did she always give you extra support? She talk about stories and always make the class fun. And sometimes even a sweet treat during the class. I'm saying this because that was my favorite teacher. And think about your family, right? Giving in family happens all the time. What I'm trying to say here is giving is definitely something that makes us happy. And the pleasure of giving is for everyone. It's not just for those self-righteous minorities. An act of giving can be just an impulse. It doesn't need to be something that you have to think over and over again and then make a decision to do. It's not a virtuous behavior. Sometimes it just comes out from us naturally. So it's easy to understand that the receiver of a gift will be happy. I mean, who doesn't like a gift? And as a giver, when you make someone happy, you see that you have that power to make the world better. And what's not to love about that? So when you give gifts, you feel happy as well. But why do we feel gifts can be hard sometimes? Now think about giving. Does it feel like an expense or an investment? Some gifts cost money, yes, but some don't. Sometimes the act of giving can just be doing something or just saying something. But still, it feels like an expenditure. So here is where the problem is. First is the human nature of reciprocity. When we give something, we expect something in return. And on the other hand, when we receive something, we feel like owing the person who gave us the gift. And that pressured us to give something back. So in some way, gift becomes a liability. And the second problem is the money system. Money is the universal measurement of most of the things in our human society. It's not just an object or a product. It can be your service, it can even be your time. And money makes the reciprocity more concrete and, well, more measurable. So the reciprocity feels more like a hard rule. To quote Seth Godin, the gift system has become the gift economy. The result is that giving starts to feel expensive and tiring. Many gifts in our daily life is not the real gift anymore. They become a form of transaction or demonstration. You can definitely relate to this. Just think about this. If in work, for example, someone, your colleague that you don't know very well, and she suddenly comes up to you and say, "Oh, can I help you to do this project? I'm going to help you to do this part." What would you think? You probably would think, okay, so she's going to help me with this. Well, she's definitely going to ask for something. On the other hand, if you are the giver, you will feel weird to give something for free or for no return. So in our society, gift, a thing that's supposed to be just amazing, just make people feel good, now becomes something kind of weird. And this is not your fault, but only you can make a decision to do something different, to think differently, to break through this situation. You can bring back the real gift. And only the real gift will make people and you truly happy. Again, here's a quote from Seth Godin. He says that there are 3 ways people think about gifts. And he puts it in a very funny way. The first way, give me the gift. The second way, here's the gift, now you owe me, big time. And the third way, here's a gift, I love you. He says that the first 2 are capitalist misunderstandings of what it means to give or receive a gift. And the third is the only valid alternative on the list. I 100% agree with it. So my friend, we are here in Off Hour to build a joyful life for us, for others. Let's be the third type. While the problem of feeling giving is hard, still exist. Let's go back to the root of this problem, the human nature of reciprocity and the money system. How about let's just think about gifts outside of reciprocity and the money system. A gift is not a product with a price tag. A gift is not a service or a sacrifice. A real gift is meaningful, but it doesn't need to cost anything. I really hope and encourage you to start to give now and often. Let's save the world. Let's bring back the real gift and make it awesome again. And if I'm encouraging you to do that, I reckon that I need to make giving more low pressure and low friction. So here's my guide to turn your daily activity that you're going to do anyway into an act of giving. So here are the things that I bet that you're doing daily. There are interactions with people. There are your own actions. And there are you receiving gifts from someone else. And our goal is to tweak a little bit how we do this thing and make them an act of giving. So start from interaction. When interacting, try to compliment or appreciate. And when I say interacting, any kind of interaction counts. Even it's just you and the bus driver. To compliment, I'm not saying that you should say something ridiculous and that make no sense. For example, don't just run to the living room and say to your roommate, say, "Wow, you're amazing, you're sitting on the sofa." No, that's not a real compliment. It takes a bit of attention to find something that actually worth your compliment and appreciation, to find something that actually good. But this is the fun part, isn't it? When you are on a mission to find something to give compliments on, you start to care more about things, especially the bright side, and you will be better at spotting the beauty in daily life. Once you see something that you really like or think is great, just let a person know. It's not a hard thing to do, but somehow we feel like it's either too small, too trivial to do, or sometimes we feel awkward to do. But no, don't feel awkward. It's not awkward at all. Trust me, it's such a beautiful thing to do because anyone who receives a compliment will be happy and will be thankful to you. One time when I was on a bus, a girl I didn't know at all, she came to me and said, "Oh, I really like your cardigan." And that cardigan was my favorite cardigan. Her comment just made my day, or even 2 days. It's such a beautiful thing. You don't realize it until you receive one. So when you're interacting with people, try to find something good about them. And when you find something that you genuinely think is great, say it out loud. That's a free gift that people will definitely love. And then the action. When you act, find an audience for it. It may sound a bit abstract, but let me explain it. So to act can be to create. And when I say create, I don't mean making a sculpture or write a book. It can be something super small. It can be just writing a message, posting something on the internet, and you don't even need to be a creator. Or it can even be just an idea that you think of. And to act can also be to do something, like doing grocery shopping. Acting with an audience in mind makes the action more meaningful. And an audience just means another person. And it's easier if you start from people that you care about, people you are very close to. Say if you're cooking a meal for people, you're going to share a meal. Think about what the other diners will like and make that a part of your cooking. Just let them know that you cooked a dish for them. That's a gift. A meal becomes a gift. And say if you have an idea, you have an inspiration. Think about who else will probably be interested in it or benefit from it, and share your idea with them. That's a gift. The other day, my partner came back from the supermarket, and she brought back the free supermarket newspaper. In fact, let me just get it out. So here is the newspaper I'm talking about. He knew that I loved everything about food. I love to read food magazines and, food blogs, everything about that. And she said, "Oh, I don't know what's in it, but I think you'll be interested in it." And after a while, I started to flip through this newspaper and I felt so happy. Not because this is an amazing newspaper or anything, just because that it feels so nice to be think of, So yeah, this is a great gift. Sometimes the thing you create or the thing you do might not be very helpful or amazing, but the fact that you are thinking of someone is a gift already. And trust me, we like to be cared about. And I can say that in the modern life, it's not a common thing. So when you're doing something or creating something, try to take someone else into account and to share it with them. And sometimes we receive gifts from others. When you receive a gift, give credit to the one who sent you the gift and share the gift with more people. I believe that we receive gifts every day. Sometimes it's just that we didn't notice it. Anything that comes from the world make you happy is a gift. Don't take them for granted. An awesome book, a funny post that make you laugh, a tasty croissant from the local bakery, or a soap that smells very good. Don't overlook a small gift. Usually when we encounter these good bits in life, we either don't do anything or just appreciate them but quietly with ourselves. But we can share this with others. If you find something good, share the pleasure or share the thing with them. And even better, if possible, give credit to who create and sent this gift. Tell them that you like it and spread the word for them. By doing so, you are giving a gift to the creator of the original gift. When you read a good blog post, leave a comment and thank the author and share the blog to more people. I'm not saying that you should like this video and share my channel, but really, if you find something from other creators that you really like, help them to spread the word. We receive gifts all the time, and we can turn those gifts into a gift that we give someone else. So I hope this gave you some inspiration how to turn your daily activity into a gift with no extra cost. If you still feel a little bit resistance, when you have the doubt of why should I give a gift? Try to ask this question. Why not? And the last tip, keep a record of everything you gift. We forget how amazing a small gift can be. And sometimes it's because we don't remember the gift itself. By keeping a record, you remind yourself that you can create joy for others and for yourself. And you can even share that to inspire others. If you journal, you can add a gift section to your journal. What gift have you given or received? And if you want to make it more fun and interactive, join our Giving Gift Challenge. The rule is simple. Keep giving and recording. The goal is to give 10 meaningful gifts in 30 days. Remember, to be meaningful doesn't mean to be big. What matters most is your intention and the outcome. How you make people feel. How you make yourself feel. The whole point is to do it out of goodwill and make someone else's life better. I said this is a challenge, and I know that a challenge without a prize is not an exciting challenge. So I have prepared something special for the first 3 people who finish the challenge. The first 3 people who complete and submit the challenge will get a special prize from me. So how to participate in this challenge? There's a link in the description where you can sign up and find the gift challenge list. And you can also join the Of-Hour newsletter. The newsletter is very young. I am still trying to build it, but here's what you can expect from the newsletter. I will share the more personal side of my life and all the good bits in my life. And I will also have a recommendation column where I share everything that can help you to build a joyful life, like books, recipes, good products, activities, events, all those things. And I'm also preparing for a group chat where we can talk with each other more and possibly make new friends. So it's gonna be great. Sign up now so you don't miss anything when it really comes out. And that's everything for today's video. Thank you so much for spending time with me again, and I shall see you in the newsletter or in the next video. Bye!